Hello everyone, welcome back to Forever Bedrock. We're here on the second floor of our base that I've been using as a tree farm to gather up a bunch of wood and stuff. We're going to clear that all out in a little bit though, and we're going to get our nether portal set up to link into the nether hub with the help of Phrebh, and we're going to hang out with him and take a tour of his base. But first, we found a mineshaft down below, and I think it's a good time to go ahead and run that and see what kind of luck we have. So let's block this off to keep the phantoms off of us and get started. Alright, as you can see, we've exposed it in several areas, especially right here. We are going to go ahead and I'm going to run through this thing off camera, but I'm going to record everything. And I'm going to bring you guys in and just show you the interesting stuff. And that way we can get this thing taken care of and we can continue to dig this thing out. Alright, so we've got a cave spider spawner, but more importantly, a minecart here. We got some glow berries, some watermelon seeds, and a golden apple. That's nice. And this thing splits off several different ways here. So I think we're going to get our items and maybe just pick a direction and go. Alright, we got a spider spawn. Oh, they got me surrounded. Cave spider's gone. I do not want that creeper to blow up over there. Got a skeleton here. And we can take the creeper out. And now we have a straight shot. Nice. These cobwebs are going to be so nice for farms. You can use them to drop items straight down. You don't have to worry about them getting outside of a range where you want them when you drop them a distance. Whoa, we got some cave spiders down there, several zombies. It's like a party going on back here. Hi fellas, let's stop the spawner there. How are you doing? Just hanging out, huh? Can't actually get that one past the web, can I? Well, let's break that web up, and then we can get him. You know what? Burn to death, fool. Not even gonna worry about taking the last hit. Let the flames get you. And there's our XP orb. And we've got us another minecart here. Seems safe around. Another golden apple and some pumpkin seeds. So we've got both types of melons at our disposal now. So I'd say it's a pretty good start. No name tags, but the golden apples are definitely a bonus. Hello fellas, let me help you out of that situation there. There goes some entities that would have never despawned, and that'll help us out a lot. We can use this, take all the obsidian we need from here, get us a good little setup for our nether portal, find us a couple diamonds like this right here. That's always nice. And I think we'll just run along however far we can across this. It looks like we're gonna get cut short just up ahead anyways. And I think we've reached all the diamonds we're gonna reach. But it'd be interesting to see how many we get out of that. Of course, we've got the silk touch pick. So I'll break down all them ores and stuff after this is all done. We've got another minecart here, some redstone, some torches, some beetroot seeds, and more importantly, another golden apple. Man, that's a nice win right there. That's I think 3 golden apples so far. Whoa, this guy's moving pretty quick. He tried to wreck my day, but I was not having that. And man, these mobs are heavy in here. Which may be a good sign that we've gotten a lot of it lit up in the immediate area. Sheesh, another creeper. This is why I have plenty of rockets though. I always seem to find these pockets of stuff here and there with these creepers that just pile up. Another minecart. I mean, this is a golden apple, another golden apple. That is nice. This is a pretty big mine shaft. I wouldn't say I don't know. I can't say that it's not the biggest that I've ever come across, but it's definitely bigger than any of the ones I've come across in my Let's Play world. Whoa! Oh, that creeper tried to wreck me. He actually did some damage there. Man, let's get some torches down. Think straight. I seem to have a pretty full inventory. I've been collecting the planks as I go, most of them anyways. That way I can make the torches, and well, that way I can have the sticks to make this. Where the heck did you come from? You must have came up from above there. Goodness. Decked out in his Gucci armor. Man, I'm gonna have to go empty my pockets again and come back because I just don't have room for anything. Definitely I'm not leaving the ore blocks behind. So yeah, I gotta empty my pockets. Whoa, this is what, like spawner number 4 or 5? I'm not even sure anymore. I think the one is actually inside our chunk, and if it is, we can block it off solid except for where we want them to spawn inside our base. And that would actually count as an in-base XP farm, which would be a good way to get plenty of string, which we could use for scaffolding and all kinds of stuff. We could even turn it into like a source of wool if we wanted to, which would be really, really handy. This has definitely been a very mob-filled mine shaft, so I'm guessing there's not a lot of caves to light up around here, or at least not enough that would affect the rates of any kind of farm if we decided to put them in our chunk. Oh, we got another minecart here. Yeah, we got dead end, so we're clear. Another golden apple. Man, we are lucking out here. So I've got everything in these 2 chests that we got out of the mine shaft, and it is huge. There may be parts that I missed that I didn't know about, and these are all ore blocks. I haven't broke anything down. So with the gravel and everything, I'm sure there are things that we've missed, but we've got a ton of coal and copper, a little bit of redstone, a little bit of gold, a lot of iron, and a couple diamonds. So I mean, it was a pretty nice little run. We got all them golden apples, which will be useful. But I think now it's time to meet up with Phrebh, or get ready to meet up with Phrebh and get our nether portal up and linked up. And I kind of invited him to help me with that because he designed the nether hub. And I kind of wanted to leave it to him on how we add my portal into it. That way I don't destroy his design and everything that he's worked so hard on, because the nether hub looks amazing. But after that, we're going to go with him for a tour of his base, which is actually really exciting because he's got a lot of really cool stuff over there that you guys are going to see here real soon.
There's a problem with your portal. You can't just walk into it from your floor.
Oh, there'll be a staircase. It'll be enclosed. Like, you won't even see the obsidian when I'm done with it. So do you want to just go through and take it up, or do the math? Okay, that's what I figured.
The safe way to do this is to do the math, and I was gonna wait.
Oh, I can take it out real quick.
It's okay.
I mean, I figured if it was lit, if the math's off a little bit, it'll link up with this portal.
Yeah, we did want to light it before we went out, but just to, it literally doesn't matter. It's like I'm one block away.
Instead of being able to stand on the edge. Gotcha.
Yeah. So we just divide by 8, which is good because on the old Legacy console versions, it was divide by 3.
Oh yeah, back in the day, huh?
Sometimes it just feels.
You want to know what's crazy? I haven't even. Ooh. And I smacked right into that. Woo! There went my totem.
I was wondering about that.
It looked like I was on it, and then all of a sudden I wasn't. It's that. Wait until you see the video. I mean, that's going to be in there. Like I swear I was like right in the hoppers or something, and then all of a sudden I was like crashing.
Yeah, I'm standing in the right spot. I just wasn't paying attention, so I couldn't.
All right. I got 10 pieces of obsidian.
Yeah, I brought some too, just in case.
I know why.
2 wide, 3 wide.
I know why, because 2 wide will be fine. I can always adjust it later. Or I probably won't even adjust it. I'll be more worried about designing the hall than the size of the portal. Ooh, I thought that was lava. I was trying to get out of the way and I couldn't.
I know.
Right, and I'm just trying to get back up in here. That was so crazy.
Oops, I filled it back in. Dang it. I need to adjust the brightness settings on my...
Yeah, I'm realizing now that I haven't done that yet either.
Okay, that's a proper gap. I'm like... I can't count to 2.
Don't worry, nobody will hold it against you. Especially not me, who relied on you to do all the math and drug you out here for something I could have done myself, really. Okay, I thought I threw away my flint and steel or something. Nope, that's my chest plate.
I've got mine. You got it.
It should.
Now, if you go in, it should work.
I'll see you on the other side. So when I was doing the warrior challenge, I went through the nether and I was like, okay, I got the wither skull, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more while I'm here. Well, I wasn't recording and I thought I was, so I had to go back and do it again on camera. And so I have enough skulls over there to get me a beacon.
You know, try the real way now that we're supposed to be safer against it?
I don't know. I mean,
I wasn't planning on
probably not on the realm where, I mean, unless you want to team up on one.
So you don't.
I do remember, and Disky's a champ. He'll pop in and save us. Man, you got a nice view here.
We're dead.
Yeah, that bridge actually leads to another iron farm. I got tired of flying a few hundred blocks. And so I decided to go ahead and throw a gold farm in here.
Man. Disky was right. You're like the mad scientist of the realm. And I approve. This is nice.
You can just see the tip top of my cactus farm. I think it was one of my kids was saying this was like a prison because the iron bars on top.
Yeah, I guess it kind of does if you look at it like that. I was thinking it was just like a modern look, but I guess modern prison look is a good fit. Man, you got a nice view of the mansion from here, and I like how you put it so close to the outpost.
I planned where to put the mansion long before I even thought about putting the outpost there.
Well, yeah, I imagine that took some preparations to get that to come together.
And over to the left, you can just see the desert well, the first one. And the desert temple was because over here on this side, you can't see it, but there's a kind of flat out past the river. That temple used to be over there. Here, Take a stack of snowballs.
You know,
more. Out of that
I
chest with the lava's
honestly have
blocking.
forgotten all about this, but I remember this because Jonathan had done. Oh yeah, Jonathan had done. Yeah, Jonathan had
That was
done the
automatic.
snow farm, and then you come back with this cheap and easy version of how to really do it. And I was like, I was just like, why have I never thought about automating that? I sit there with a shovel. That's a pretty massive. That's a massive base you got going here without the structures like the mansion and things.
Yeah.
Man, it's nice. I especially like the walkway you have going across there. What is it? I don't know. For anybody who hasn't seen your area yet and all the projects you've done, I mean, and this doesn't even include the different farms that you've made. I mean, this is just some of the structures you've built, not including like your raid farm or your the guardian farm that you guys did out there. What of your base area? What is it that you're most proud of? How it came out compared to how you expected it to be? That is a tough question.
Like, I'm really happy with the way my base turned out here.
It
It was a lot of planning,
Right.
which I don't normally do.
It does. When everything looks this nice, it is kind of hard to answer that question, isn't it?
Trying to think. Probably the thing I like the best that I've actually made is something we just won't see anymore. And you saw it during the tour, which was the surprise drop
Oh
at the winter
yeah,
area.
that was pretty cool. Yeah.
I would say this is my chicken-powered flower farm. Chicken powered just because it's at a bone mill right now. But I just triggered it off the chicken, so every time an egg got spat out of this dispenser, it also triggered this dispenser to grow flowers.
Oh.
The sun is falling. Perfect time for a spooky tour of a mansion that's probably safe.
Oops. The funny thing is, I figured you were headed off to a bed. I was trying to beat you. I'm like, he always goes to sleep. Like, I'll be down in the mines, not even knowing what time of day it is, and you're sleeping.
Yeah. I always carry a clock, so even if I'm mining, I'm sleeping.
I don't really worry about it too much unless I'm up and around the, ground level.
So this hidden chest,
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to show me that you put like the loot off the loot table in there, but these are all the totems you were talking about, huh?
that as I get them, I'm just filling them out here now. I mean, I checked the other place, obviously, so there's only, four and a bit full in this room.
I like the addition of the candles.
Yeah, it was. I was gonna throw in torches. I know that torches are kind of ugly in a lot of places. I don't really care a lot, but I thought the candles was good, which is one of the reasons I had to have bee farm.
One of the best light sources
bee farm.
added to the game until we get the new frog lights. Oh, that's just.
Except when they don't actually light for you. Oh, one of them.
Oh, they will. You just have to. Oh, you can adjust how many are lit by clicking on them. If you accidentally click it, you adjust how many candles are lit in it.
I never. Well, now it just doesn't go back up. Though.
Wait a minute. How do you... Maybe you have to have an empty hand?
I think I just put it out.
I don't even know how I set my bed down trying to...
Yeah. Yeah, no idea. I guess I do have a wheat farm.
Right. I mean, it does, even though I know you built this from scratch, it feels like I'm in a woodland mansion. That's, yeah.
Yeah, it still gives me the creeps. Like,
so I see why you said about it being a perfect time with the sun setting to come in this spooky place, because it does. It still gives you that vibe, doesn't it?
Totally. I thought the addition of the heads to say what would have spawned here was nice. But when I came up with that idea, I didn't realize how many I would need.
Well, you probably got loads of them anyways, don't you?
I had thrown away a stack of them because I was like, what do I need these things for?
You know that, you know, the storage deal? You know, take what you need, leave what you don't. If you would have threw them in there, you could have just went back and reclaimed them.
No one wants heads. I throw away heads all the time. It's these rooms, and there's 3 of them in this mansion. Maybe 4. 5 Vindicators and an Evoker for each one of these rooms. This mansion would have been terrible to go through the traditional
That's
way.
the only way I've ever done them. I don't know, it's the thrill. Like I've done like 3 or 4 of them, and I've died once in the process, but I'm normally decked out in fully enchanted netherite armor by the time I find one.
Sure. Well, they're so far.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy. But I mean, I don't need to go farther out. I mean, I got a Phrebh who puts one in my backyard.
Can't walk for tripping over one of these stupid things. I put these at the 4 corners of the big map that's on the floor of my base. Because after we talked about it, you moved in, I was like, hey, you know what? I guess this could be my area. I'll mark it off.
I'm just doing the one chunk, so that's why I was like, if I'm not too close to you, then like I don't need. You can build whatever. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna come any closer at all. It's just gonna be that one chunk.
I was thinking about putting an obnoxious wall. I was thinking about putting an obnoxious wall up.
It could be a group project.
Right. Of course, my raid farm is just outside of my area.
Yeah, but I mean, it stands proud and tall.
I put a new switch in it too. So I can turn off the bottom part from up here in the AFK spot.
And honestly, even though I looked this thing over, I still have no idea how it works. Like, I'm sure it's not as complicated as it looks. If I just kind of did like a quick little ordeal. I didn't like study it or anything, but it was definitely not something you could just look at and be like, oh yeah, I could do that,
Yeah, it's the upper chamber that's kind of... I need to move it down by like 10 blocks, which will be fun, and I may never do, but right now I can't just stand there and let it go. I have to like crawl up the scaffolding a little bit each time to trigger the next raid. But when I had an AFK spot, I moved the AFK spot up higher. A, I kept getting hit by Vexes, which means that I was too close, and B, I was too far away from the bottom part, so I wasn't getting the bad omen.
This is something I was gonna ask you and I forgot because I was so busy trying to find that that outpost. Are these boats like crucial to something going on with the farm, or is this just left over from bringing villagers or something?
These are here because once a Vex flew through the leaves and
Oh,
popped the totem.
so you got Vex traps. Nice.
Yeah, just in case.
Oh.
And occasionally they still spawn down here. I've been lowering this sandbar because they keep spawning down here and then running straight into this giant cave over there, and I can't find them.
I swear, I activated my elytra and I still just like half a heart.
Oh,
Feather falling for, yes, saved my life.
Strikes again.
Your zombie toy. I wanted to take. I wanted to make sure I got to show this off because I tell you, if I can remember, I will link it in the description to this particular video, especially along with a link to his channel. But yeah, this was. I was completely entertained with this video right here. I mean, anybody can make a zombie farm, but to have the fun that he made with this particular one here, and it looks like he's going to give us a demonstration too. It was hilarious. I laughed so hard my side hurt at just because of the thought of how many zombie spawners I've set up for XP farms or just to get the rotten flesh, and I never thought about setting one up for entertainment. And that's the whole point in playing Minecraft, is to enjoy yourself, right?
Yeah, definitely the
Yes.
self-killing is my favorite part.
And yeah, there's like dispensers with arrows. You got the lava over there. Like, it's a full-on. Yeah, it is. It's definitely entertaining. I don't even know. I got bamboo in my inventory from somewhere.
Oh, probably from
Isn't that sealed off?
Not really. If you go, it's there's a where the blocks meet. There's a corner that you walk.
When I was peeking in there, yeah. Okay, and I just happened to notice it. That makes sense.
I was about to say, someone's gonna have to sleep. This base is not as safe as I usually make mine. Which is why I'm always sleeping, because I'm out here and I'm.
And also, since it's right here and we don't have to go all the way back to the base, Phrebh is also the one that did our Forever Bedrock maps that he went around and passed out, and that is awesome. Like, I really love the way those things turned out, and depending upon, yeah, you get these really cool effects depending upon where you stand that I really like, and that's why I put it right above the door on my base. There it goes. Kind of like the background kind of glides a little bit. I like that. Gives it a little bit of motion. You never see that on the maps and stuff, so that's what I find interesting about it. And it looks pretty clean too.
You know what, I always forget that this counts as a structure too. I put this in here.
Oh, this wasn't generated. Of course it wasn't generated here. Why would I think it was generated here?
It was actually 2 mountains over, which is gone now because we cleared those chunks out for 118. So I copied it over here. I was like, I'm gonna put that in there. This one, This might have been first. This might have been before the desert well.
Oh, so it's one of the original ones. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the first.
So now you just need what, a bastion of each type. Another fortress. In city.
Full-size nether fortress.
Yeah, they
These
are.
things are true mazes.
I hollowed out one. Like, I've only ever taken one monument. I've only been playing for 2 years though, and like the first 6 months I didn't go like, I don't know, 20 blocks past my base.
Sure.
Every time I went farther than that, I died.
Totally. I did not put the sponges in the sponge room though. I wasn't going that.
Right. Yeah, those are a little bit harder to come by than. Well, come to think of it, at this point, I would say sponges are probably the hardest block to come by, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, you just have to come out here, or come out to ocean mine. There are more. Yeah, it seems like there's more ocean mines.
That's true because I've come across a few in my Let's Play world. I just haven't rated them yet.
I'm trying to think. There's, I think I used N block to pretend it was a sponge. That was the closest I could think of. I'm trying to find a sponge room.
Oh, right here. Yeah,
that's a dead end.
In stone. Yeah.
Of course, you find it.
It works.
Like I said, it's been
I thought I was following you, so I got lost. Anyways, yeah, it definitely works.
Really?
I mean, it's dark enough in here that. Yeah, they definitely pass for sponges. Which Phrebh is the master of the cheap and easy farms. It's another thing to take into consideration that might make it worth checking out his channel. As you can see, it's a little bit of redstone here, but you don't have to go to the nether to get any of this stuff. It's literally, you know, just redstone dispensers and pressure plates for the chicken, right?
One pressure plate down there.
So, it's just the one. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you don't have to worry about the quartz for the comparators. This is like a day one farm right here.
Yeah, and most of these farms are like. Sometimes I'll convert them over. Like even my copper and gold farm that we went through the nether, you know, from when we were setting up your portal. That originally was a cheap and easy fighting killer.
Over here, you can get a good sunset right in between your towers here. If you haven't checked out Kay's creation, definitely follow the link in the description. They have built this massive castle, father-daughter combo, and Disky is on this side and Lunar Moon is on the other side, and they have a lot going on, like on the opposing mountains and down in the valley below. And Disky's using a lot of diorite for his build, so we're just gonna leave a chest full of it, and I might not have enough to fill that chest up on me, but I'll come back and finish it, filling that up in just a moment. But we're going to drop this off here, and then we're going to slide over to K-Dog's base. We managed to gather a few more stacks of copper that we want to drop off for K-Dog. With his Mars base and his ship and everything, this is looking pretty amazing. And if you take a look out here at the landscaping, like, he's got a lot of work going on in this. And I brought over the rest of the diorite to fill up as much as we could. We ran a little short from filling up the chest, but hopefully he still needs some, and this will help him out. He's got an awesome thing going on here, so it's just a small thank you for all the content that he provides to us. Alright, our episode is definitely running a little bit longer than normal, but I mean, we can't just stop there. We haven't done anything to our starter base yet, and I don't think we're going to be able to actually get to any decorations or anything like that. But I think we, structure-wise, could take this up a little ways and, you know, at least double the height that it is now. And that'd be a pretty good little start. So why don't we just hit a little time lapse and see how much we can get done with the materials that we have. Well, everybody, we happen to have just enough materials stone-wise in order to get up 6 more blocks. So it wasn't a whole lot, but we were able to get a little bit higher. And we got some decorations going on the overhangs down here at the bottom. We still have to get the, remember this is just the structure. We still have to get the windows in and, you know, some proper awnings and stuff like that right there, and there'll be different things to help tie it all together as we go up higher. And this is just kind of what we got going on the outside right now. The inside is still completely hollow, just like we left it. We can go in here and take a look. Nothing on the interior, as I said, but you know, we spent quite a bit of time gathering all these materials and everything in the mine shaft and our collab with Phrebh. I mean, there's actually probably about 10 hours that I'm having to shrink down into this video, which is why I know it's going to be a little bit longer than normal, considering what we have going on. It's not like, you know, a whole ton of that time was in time-lapse stuff, and I don't want to cut out any more of our opportunity to hang out with Phrebh than I have to, so there's going to be quite a bit in there still. Now that we've removed the torches and got some proper lighting in here, this floor here is pretty much complete as far as the design wise and everything like that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Phrebh, and I hope I get to do it again soon sometime in a way that I can share with you guys. Also, it was pretty awesome to get an in-depth tour of his base and the structures that he's created, other than the lag that I was having at the time, which has since passed. I think it might have been my connection for whatever reason. We have had a lot of bad weather around here, and that could have possibly had a little bit to do with it. But if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check out the other Forever Bedrockers. And if you aren't already subscribed, ring that bell so you don't miss out on future notifications and you don't have to miss a single episode. And I will see each and every one of you in the next video.